Have you ever felt a whisper from the past, a voice that seems to speak directly to our present moment? Today, we journey back to 19th century France to uncover the incredible story of Marie-Julie Jahenny, a woman whose life was a bridge between our world and the divine. Born in 1850 in the humble village of Blaine, Marie-Julie was a quiet, spiritually sensitive child. Her family was poor but devout, their lives a rhythm of hard work and quiet prayer. From a young age, she seemed to listen to messages others couldn't hear, finding a deep connection with nature and the world beyond. A severe illness at age 12 left her frail, but it was as if her eyes could now see realities far beyond her own suffering. This miraculous recovery was just the beginning. As a young woman, Marie-Julie worked as a seamstress, her simple life marked by deep spiritual devotion. She attended daily mass, fasted rigorously, and gave what little she had to those in need. To the world, she was just a humble girl. But in 1873, everything changed. While kneeling in prayer, she experienced a profound vision. A voice spoke to her, declaring that she would bear the marks of Christ's passion and become a channel for divine messages to a world that had strayed. When she awoke, the stigmata, the wounds of the crucifixion, had appeared on her hands and feet. These mysterious wounds, appearing and disappearing over time, drew attention from priests, doctors, and skeptics alike. But her experiences went far beyond physical signs. Marie-Julie's visions were rich with prophetic meaning, describing the moral confusion, suffering, and challenges facing humanity and the church. She spoke of famine, war, and disasters, but always with an undercurrent of hope, emphasizing the power of prayer and divine mercy. One of her most famous prophecies is the 3 days of darkness. She described a time when the sun would vanish, the air would become toxic, and only blessed candles would provide light. This wasn't a message of doom, but a call for spiritual purification. In her own words, she said, "The air will be poisoned, the earth will groan, the faithful must remain in prayer, for only the light of grace will endure." These weren't meant to inspire fear, but to encourage spiritual readiness, reminding us that even in the darkest times, faith can be our guiding light. Marie-Julie's visions often seemed to touch on global events and social upheavals far beyond her own time. Her warnings about moral confusion and the struggle to find truth resonate deeply today. She spoke of a world full of light but unable to see, a powerful metaphor for our modern age of information overload, where spiritual clarity can be lost in the noise. Her prophecies often echo biblical warnings, like those in Matthew 24 about wars and rumors of wars, or Isaiah's lament for those who call evil good and good evil. She urged people to cultivate humility, patience, and unwavering faith, grounding her extraordinary visions in timeless scriptural wisdom. Naturally, many in her time dismissed her as a hysteric or a fraud, but even skeptics found her hard to explain away. Dr. Inbert Gerbier, a physician known for debunking false miracles, studied her case, and admitted, "What I have seen cannot be explained by natural means. It is neither trickery nor delusion. It is something else entirely." Her prophecies also spoke directly to the turbulence of her era, time of revolution and secularization in France. She warned of trials and divisions within the church, but consistently affirmed that faith would endure and mercy would ultimately prevail. This theme of renewal is central to her message. Like the great cycles of the Bible, she saw periods of trial not as an end, but as a necessary purification leading to restoration. She emphasized our moral responsibility, reminding us that our choices matter and that we are called to act with charity and devotion, especially when it's difficult. Her foresight is perhaps most striking when considering our modern world. She spoke of false shepherds and societal disorientation, themes that feel incredibly relevant today. Her visions challenge us to practice discernment and hold on to our moral compass, making her a voice of caution and guidance for the 21st century. Despite the intensity of her visions and the suffering she endured, Marie-Julie remained profoundly humble. She saw herself as a simple servant, a needle through which the divine thread passed. She never sought fame, but instead counseled others to rely on prayer, penance, and acts of mercy. Her life teaches us that true spiritual strength comes from a life lived in accordance with divine principles, not from miraculous signs alone. Her prophecies, carefully documented by clergy and preserved in archives, were never meant to cause panic. They are a call to reflection, discernment, and spiritual preparation. They function as a kind of spiritual map, guiding believers through the moral and existential challenges of any era. By weaving biblical themes of purification, endurance, and vigilance into her visions, she created a powerful tapestry of faith. The legacy of Marie-Julie Jahenny is not one of fear, but of profound hope. It's a reminder that even in times of darkness, there is a light to be found in faith, a strength to be found in prayer, and a promise of renewal for those who persevere. Her life invites us to look beyond the surface of our world and listen for the deeper truths that guide us. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the life of a truly remarkable woman. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of faith and history. See you next time.